Hello everybody, we just got in the Canon 18-80 T4.4 Cine Zoom and wanted to run it through its paces and share that with you. So we set up a few tests to check it out. First up, we wanted to see if the lens truly is parfocal like Canon says. And looking at this footage, it's pretty solid. Going from 80mm all the way back out to 18mm, you can see it keeps the focus locked throughout the entire zoom range. And then we'll just zoom back in so you can see that again. And I'd say it really is parfocal. Next, we wanted to see how the lens flared or didn't flare. First at 18mm like you can see here, and it's flaring a ton. Granted, the source is pretty bright, but it really shows off all the elements inside this lens. Then we checked it at 80mm and got similar results, but did notice there were some strange banding lines right around here. And then also when I go out of frame here and I go around the edge, when I come up frame left, you can see that the flare gets cut off by the lens hood. Third thing we wanted to test was to see how well the lens handled breathing. For this, you can look in the corners as we rack focus, especially the top right corner, and you can see the lens zoom in and out slightly. It was quite apparent at 18mm, but not very noticeable at 80mm, like you can see here. For this one, I also pulled to close focus so you can see the bokeh completely out of focus. And it looks pretty nice, and the next test is going to show you the bokeh at both extremes. So here's the bokeh at 18mm, wide open at T4.4 at a distance of 1.5 feet from the camera. That's what we're focusing on, that chip chart there. And you can see a tiny little bokeh in the background. And now here's the bokeh at 80mm, same wide open T4.4 at a distance of 3 feet. You can see we get those nice football oval shaped bokeh. The last test we wanted to run was the edge distortion and sharpness, so here we just pan back and forth so you can see how the lens reacts to the environment. It keeps sharpness throughout the entire image, and you can see a little bit of distortion at 18mm. Here it is at 80mm. Same thing, just panning back and forth. Keeps sharpness throughout the entire lens, and there's not much distortion at 80mm. That's going to wrap it up for this video. If you want to try out the 18-80, head on over to Lensprotogo.com. Also, if there's any lenses you would like me to test or any test you'd like me to put those lenses through, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and as always, happy shooting.